Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A first down carry for Barkley. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Touchdown, Falcons. Jalen Rager, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Daron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Tarvarius Moore able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Another try after the first down sack.
Burrow.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another pass.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
On the move to his left. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now Burrow on first down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. And Burrow going to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Runs over him. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's got Watkins on the out route. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd down and goal. Fields. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Open man is Chase, complete.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They go play action with Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Jonathan Abram picks it,
and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Burrow.
Open right side, complete to Rager.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Pushes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager.
A gain of 6 there on first. On second down and 4. Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. First down. Here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Jacobs.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Touchdown, Falcons! Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
It's complete, and he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Good running from Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. Working with a 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Play action. It's Fields.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second and 2.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On second and goal, Fields dancing to his left. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Koo for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 33, Falcons 15. Michael Dixon sets the kickoff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot. We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow will throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
26 Mike. Danny. 26 Mike.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Michael Dixon sets the kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Fields letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Fields. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah. Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They'd go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Yee. Hey, switch gears. Check 50, check 50.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being
and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message? And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And my goodness, another interception.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.